This is going to be funny. All right, guys, so a couple weeks ago, we had the opportunity to sit down with Daniel Sandoval over at Xhover and check out the new B-Roll, which is his new micro quad that has HD 1080 recording capabilities. So upon sitting down with Daniel and actually getting a little bit of a chance to fly his, I kind of had to have it. So I asked him to ship one out, and he did. So this is our unboxing. We're gonna take a look at how it comes. This is the bind and fly version set up for Spectrum. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox it, see what comes with it, and then we'll take it back. I'm gonna put it on the bench, make sure the controls are going the right way, because even though it's bind and fly, it is still, you know, subject to my radio. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll get some first flight video of it. Probably just race it around my house a little bit and see what it does. My end goal for this is I'd like to use it for air-to-air video of all the models we do reviews of. So be looking for that in all of our future videos. Hopefully we'll get some good shots. So let's check it out. Nice Xhover tape. Good branding there, Daniel. Like what you did there. Packaged well, got some paper in here, and wow, smaller than I remember it. There you go, shrink wrapped, ready to go. We'll take a look here. You get a set of 4 props. These are the 2-inch. This is capable of flying with 2 or 3-inch props. So you got everything you need here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what else we got. I'm gonna cut this open. Nice, that's all shrink wrapped, keep everything in one place. I do see the motor screws are here, so you have to be careful not to drop those when you're unwrapping it. So we got our set of screws for the props, another set of screws for the props. Looks like some extras, M2x4 and M2x7. This is M2x5 and M2x7. Camera's all pre-installed. Got the stack and the split all installed, set up with a JST connector. I would like to try this on 4S. We flew it on 3S with Daniel the other day, so I'll probably be changing this out to an XT30. But yeah, overall, this is great. This is about as close to ready to fly as it comes. We'll go ahead and get the props put on her, check out the programming in Betaflight, get it bound to my DX9 Black Edition, and see what she does. So be sure to check out the flight video, and then we'll check back in a couple weeks and see how she holds up and give you my final thoughts on it. Alright guys, so here we are in the shop today, playing with the new B-Roll from Xhover. I'm sure you've seen the video of us doing the exclusive release with Daniel from over at Xhover, the owner over there. But today, we've already done the unboxing, so that'll be the beginning half of this. But today we're going to go ahead and get this bound up and get our first flights and see what we think of it. So we're going to go ahead and dive right in. I've got a couple of my Thunder Power 450 3S packs all charged up, ready to go with the JST connectors. This is straight out of the box. I haven't connected it to Betaflight yet, so we're going to go ahead and get her connected and get her bound to my DX9. I got my trusty DX9 Black Edition here. I've already created a model within the radio for the B-Roll, so we're going to get her bound up and see what happens. So what I always like to do is I like to go ahead and I bind to the quad using the USB power instead of a flight pack. This is especially true when I've got props on the quad, which if you're ever going to plug a battery in on the bench, please take the props off. I've seen too many people get cut up, and that's just not good. So anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go plug in our USB here. It's connected to the computer. You'll hear it connect up there. We'll go to some screenshots of what we're doing there, and we're going to wait for our satellite here. This is a Spectrum satellite, and it's going to go into bind mode. You can see the flashing light there, I believe. Let's see here, maybe not. You might be able to see that in there. Anyway, she's flashing, ready to bind. So I'm going to go ahead, press my bind button on my DX9, put it in the right flight mode, and hit bind. Power's on. Says she's binding. I can see it happening on the receiver. It looks like we're bound up.
Bind complete.
Beautiful. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go over to Betaflight here and the configurator. We'll show you some screenshots as we go through here. So I'm going to go on up here. We're going to click connect to connect to the quad itself, and now we're connected. So I should be able to see myself moving the quad, which I can't right now, which is interesting. Let's see what's going on here. It's not seeing any axis, anything like that. Let's see our receiver configuration. Okay, so now we can see which way the quad's going to go. So as you can see here on the screen, I can tell she's going backwards. She's going the opposite direction I need her to go. So I'm going to go into the radio here, and we're going to go into control setup. and our roll we need to reverse. So we're going to hit our reverses here. Roll, reverse. Now right is right, left is left. That's better. It's up, 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 down, down. Yep. And then our yaw is backwards also. So we're going to go ahead and reverse our yaw. That's good. Throttle up, throttle down. Looks good. Not quite getting the amount of throw I think we need to get out of this. I'm going to double check that. So we'll get that all taken care of here. So that's our main setup. Now that I've seen that everything's going the right direction, I'm going to go ahead and pop an SD card in this, put the props on. Grab myself an SD card to slap in the run cam split here so we can get a little video of this first flight. First flight I'm going to do line of sight just to make sure everything's going the right direction, make sure I'm comfortable, everything's looking good. Then we'll go ahead and get in the goggles and see what she can do. Hope you enjoy. Speaking of weight here, we've got the bare airframe, camera, everything ready to go. This is ready to fly. I actually just got done flying it. We're going to set her on here. So she's weighing right in at 110 grams, which is nice and lightweight. If we put the 3S 450 on, we're at 152, which is still well within the UAS regulations for registering an unmanned aerial system. I got a 4S Tattoo 850 pack here, so let's see where that weighs in, just so we have an idea. So we're still 213. We're still within the realm of legalities, which is nice. Not having to worry about that. I know as FPV racers, we like to not worry about that too much, but you know it's getting more and more regulated, so we need to be careful. So that's another benefit to the B-roll. Oh wow! It looks like I'm missing all but one of my screws there on the split. So I'm going to go ahead and luckily Daniel includes some nice baggies of extras, so I'm going to go ahead and pop those in, cinch them down a little bit. I guess time to go over and tighten everything. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video on the first thoughts. I'm going to get a bunch more flights on this thing and really figure it out, do some fine tuning, and I'll let you know what I find.